to them in little clips.
It just made a noise, so yeah.
All right, so is it going?
I'm sure it cut you off with his hand.
We're gonna go on to. So, what's your price range for a house?
Price range. We'd like to stay under 300,000. If I could be even pickier, 280. I don't want to break the bank by any means. I don't need a huge, spectacular house, so yeah.
So I'm a first-time home buyer, so I'm not looking for anything massive or spectacular. For me, I think where the house is at is more important than how big the home is at, or how big the house is. So I'm thinking anywhere from 200 to 300,000 is my price range. Ideally, it would be on the lower end of that. And what kind of activities do you look forward to doing in this new town?
Well, I already kind of hinted at that. Skiing is super important. Mountain biking, fly fishing. I would still like to be able to kind of road bike down the road though too, to like get to some of these places. I know being out in Sandy that there's an element of kind of, I don't know, might be scary along the highway there, but I don't know. Being able to not just have to be locked in my car to go like do something, a little bit of freedom with that. Obviously with the environment out there, hiking would be awesome. Camping, backpacking, anything that you would do in a mountain town. I mean,
Totally.
You could do so much. So.
So for me, of course, good work is going to be important, which I'm not exactly sure what that means, but just the availability for work in whichever town that we end up in. I ride my bike every day of the year, so I'm a bike commuter. I rarely drive a car, so it's important to me that I can find somewhere that I can kind of ride my bike around town. But the biggest things I'm looking forward to as far as activities is mountain bike trails. That's number one for me, along with the water sports, of course, and coffee shops, and probably some different types of local restaurants that we can try out as well. And why will moving by the water be a lifestyle change for you?
I lived by water before. I grew up and my parents, I was blessed to live with them, and they live on a lake, and I've always thought, man, it's gonna kind of suck when I'm not living by water anymore. So I think it would just, I don't know, just kind of feed my soul a little bit. Just waking up and, opening the patio door and you hear this river, it doesn't have to be raging, just a little bit, it just sounds like a peaceful way to wake up and just kind of end your day too, because I love the idea of falling asleep to the sound of the river as well. So I think it would just kind of recharge my soul and just keep me at peace and keep me happy, just knowing that I'm super close to water, because I love it. I love being in it. I love being around it.
So in general, it'd be a lifestyle change for me because I grew up in southeast Idaho, which is fairly landlocked and there's not lots of options.